Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What up, what up, what up? Happy Tuesday, Lord, I reckon. What up? Hello, hello. What is good, y'all? Ay, 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 ay. Hold on. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, don't forget to hit them likes, man. Sharif Amir, what up? Look at the fam coming in. Woo. All right. So today's gonna be mostly a yap session. All right. I'm gonna be completely upfront. Oh my God, TikTok, Jesus Christ. I get it. Got it. Thank you. So today is mostly going to be a yap session. For those of you guys that missed everything that went down last week, me and Timberland had some discourse on TikTok. We had an actual conversation, a voice conversation, on somebody's live stream. I don't want to promo the channel because, you know. But anyways, let me go live on TikTok. So today is mostly going to be a yap session. We're going to talk about some shit. Yeah, so me and Timberland had some discourse. You know, I had my opinions on AI have not changed. But like I said, today is going to be mostly a yap session. We'll try to make some beats at the end, but there was a lot of things that I had to bite my tongue at. Just the therapy soy is like a different soy. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of shit that I was like, yeah. Ooh, I could say that, but you know what? I'm gonna be respectful today. Kira Z, what up? Peace, man. So yeah, so today what we're gonna be doing is I have obtained the audio. Shout out to the homie Zen. Shout out to Chantre Music for recording that conversation. But we are going to be listening to the audio of my conversation with Timberland regarding Suno and AI music. So buckle in, grab some snacks, grab a drink, get some coffee. We're going to be speaking heavy Japanese today. No one, what up? Because I think there was a lot of misconceptions because I was like reading some of the comments and stuff too from the video, and there's a lot of misconceptions about my stance. And another thing too is that they kept muting me on the stream when I was trying to talk. So that's besides the point. We're gonna go through the entire audio right now, and we're gonna just listen to it. I'm gonna add my 2 cents. No one, what up? We're about to listen to the audio from my conversation speaking with Timberland live on somebody's stream. Ready, what up? Yeah, so if you guys weren't there last week, I did pull up to a stream where Timbo was talking. He saw a video that I made regarding my adamant dissent towards AI music and specifically Suno and his involvement with that. So I'm gonna wait till a few of the homies come in here. I know there was a bunch of homies that were trying to make it in because they wanted to hear this shit. So I'm gonna give it about like 5 more minutes before we actually start the audio. I have the audio here. But yeah, man, there was a lot of things that I really had to bite my tongue on, because especially one section where he got really emotional and defensive about it. So, you know, but I just want to make one thing very, very clear. If you guys are new here or you haven't heard me talk about this shit before, is that I am not scared of AI replacing me or being able to do what I do, because it cannot do what I do. I've proved it time and time again. And I'm not just some regular fucking internet producer that learned how to do this shit watching YouTube, 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan, but I'm not a fanboy. Okay? So, I've put in my 10,000 hours. I've gotten comfortable with my own style of doing shit, my own workflow, my own way of flipping shit, my own way of programming my shit. That's not why I'm so adamantly against it. Besides the environmental impact, the impact on the black and brown community, which, these data centers are being built in, ruining the quality of life in those communities. Besides all that, which is already bad enough, right? I'm more irritated at the fact that this is being pushed on us as an inevitability, and that if we don't adapt, we're getting left behind. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Ain't nobody fucking scared of this AI shit. You know who's fucking scared? The fucking shareholders, bro. Because if we start getting wise to what's going on, we start calling out people like Timberland and all these other creators and people that is pushing this shit so heavily. That's why they're pushing this shit so heavily. They've invested millions and billions of dollars into these fucking machines to steal shit. All right? Besides even that, let's put all that to the side. All right? As a music fan, as a consumer, as somebody that actually digs and loves to discover new music, y'all should be pissed too that they're pushing this generic stolen slop and presenting it to you as if, hey, this is the future. Welcome. How about fuck you? Respectfully. Okay? So, look, man. Zan, yes, we are going to be listening to the audio from my conversation with Timbo regarding Suno. Now, what you're gonna hear is completely unedited. I'm gonna let it run. I will interject, and add my 2 cents, because you're gonna hear in my tone there are points where you can hear me like biting my tongue, because there's just a lot of bullshit the way that they're trying to like maneuver and pivot and shit, right? So with that being said, I see the homie Zen is in here, Sure Shots in here, causing effects, what up? Sharif Amir, DJ Maestro, what up? So we're gonna be going over that. Like I said, today is gonna be a very yap heavy stream, so I'll try my best to make some beats at the end, but I do want to definitely speak with my community and show you guys, like I said, I'm a fan, but not a fanboy. All right. There's a distinct difference. Okay. And I think that the stream, the account whose stream I was on, I think that person is a prime example of like being a fanboy. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to the audio of me and Timberland talking about Suno. We're gonna yap about it. We're gonna go over it. Yo, Timothy, thank you so much. EA, what up? I see you, bro. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, Sharif Amir, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So there's a lot of like false equivalencies and name dropping and shit that goes on in this stream. So just a heads up, I will be interjecting because there's a lot of shit that I really was trying to like not hammer on, Anyways, here we go. Timothy 34, thank you, fam. I appreciate that. And EA, thank you for sharing the live, man. I appreciate that. So I'm just gonna play it here.
The only thing I got sold is like, you ain't got to make like y'all.
Can you hear that audio? You hear him talking? Let me just make sure you guys can hear him. Can y'all hear him? Let me get a hell yeah if y'all can hear him. Yes? Okay. All right, here we go.
Making videos about me, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why have you got to make a whole video and don't even have not ask me no questions? I feel like if you're a great artist or a real true creator, and when I mean a true creator, you're gonna ask questions.
Joe November, Nerd Tech, what up? OT Mills, what up? Keep in mind, he said if you're true creative, you're gonna ask questions. I want you to remember what he just said. You're gonna ask questions. All right? Very important that you keep that in mind because I do ask questions. And watch how he curves.
You understand? That's why, like RZA, all these people
Name dropping.
Premier, like, yo, how you do it? How do you do this? They ask the
So Cass, what
questions
up?
first because they know it's a tool like everything else. From our perspective,
there is a free version of Suno, but you don't.
Shout. Bring Shasha up here. She'll tell you. She'll get Soul for real, right?
Yeah,
So-
I don't think he wants.
Soul is you.
At this point, I'm in the chat still. I haven't popped it, but in like a minute or two, you'll hear me pop up in the live stream.
You tripping, bro? Soul, you tripping, bro? You tripping?
Hello.
Hey, Shaw, you know what's so funny? Hey, your song going viral. That kid who remade your beat, that was so fire. One of them guys. Man, I love what you're doing. Like it's all connecting. But I got some joints I need to send you, especially with this
TJ,
girl
what
I'm
up?
working with. Like I'm gonna send you and I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna text you on my number, but I'm gonna send you the joint so you can write to her because I definitely need these joints while she coming in town today. And it's like I'm gonna really break it down, her vibe and the style. But I gotta talk to you offline and I'll tell you like the type of songs. But I think you're gonna enjoy this. And not only want the type of songs, I want to play you the songs so you know where we going with it. And I just sing you the instrumental and the melody so you can goddamn put that pen to it. And I'm loving your pen. But
Kurt,
I'm
I talked
definitely
with him
gonna hit you in
on
the
a
DM
live stream and
when
on
we
a
got this
TikTok.
live.
Kurt.
But
And what
I'm
up?
trying to like explain to people how you look at it and how
You'll hear
you
me
and
come
Mo
on in like
and
another
how y'all
minute or
work
so.
and give these people some kind of.
Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Their creativity in a different
There we
type
go.
of light. Like the way Mo does it, she writes the song on AI and she pretty much hires people to demo the record. So I demoed her joint from the AI from Suno, and it became authentic. It became genuine and human. So I see it that way. I think that's a great way for songwriters to come out and reach other artists because some people can't even get a budget to even pay somebody, or some people can't even reach an artist in the first place. That's the struggle with songwriters to this day. So having a beat at your disposal and being able to pitch it that way, it's giving an opportunity for people to actually get a song placed. So I see it that way. I also see that you can't kill a spirit. Like a spirit cannot be replaced.
Joe Fire,
So
what up?
Facts.
it's just something that you play with. It's like a video game. It's like, just a tool.
There we go with
But,
that video
I mean,
game.
it is what it is.
That
It's
video
gonna
game
do what
reference
it do
again.
regardless.
But what I'm telling people, Shy, is like you got to be great.
Yeah,
You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? So what's up with you, brother? How you feeling this morning?
Yo,
Good morning.
I'm good, man. I just got out the gym, heading home to stream right now.
Okay, we don't want to interrupt your stream, brother. But no, this is not a sales pitch, brother. This is more just like a awareness. That's it. I'm not selling you on nothing. It's just awareness of people who like you use the machine. I use the ASR10. I use Ableton and Fruity Loops. But sometimes, like finding samples, I can create my own samples with my mouth. You understand, and put it through this tool and get more quality from it. It's not. I don't think you understand how I do it. But
So Joe Fire, this is the audio of me speaking with Timberland regarding AI and specifically Suno. and me pressing him on the use of AI and shit, the way that it's being marketed and the way that it's being trained and shit.
Versus somebody else is doing it. And I get where everybody coming from, and I agree with all of that. But this ain't, it's two separations. You have the people who really sit and do it, like you was playing your song yesterday, like you sit and do it. There are people who don't sit and do it and just be like, oh, I made a song. I'm not talking about those people. Those people don't even enter my pedigree. I'm talking about people who we all can come together and say, oh, yo, give me that beat. Let's put a song.
So listen to what he's saying, right? He's saying, we're not talking about the people that don't sit around and do it. But how is Suno being marketed? Think about how Suno has been marketed to you, the ads that you've seen. The CEO of Suno himself, Mikey Schulman, said that he created this because he said most musicians don't even like the process of making music. Bitch, what? So this is the philosophy behind Suno. But listen to what he's telling me. He's telling me something that's not what the whole foundation of the company is. But anyways, let's continue because it gets even worse. Sean Trey, what up?
Okay, we might can pitch this song to Kalani. And, you know, artists are now accepting songs.
First of all, Kalani? Who the fuck is Kalani?
Like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's making their job easier. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But how is it trained? How was the music trained though? Like what?
Which means,
I mean, how did you train the machine?
If you're truly a creative, you will ask questions. You will ask questions. What was that? That was a question, right? That was a question?
Bruh.
Because I know that machine ain't making the music, making that music just on its own.
Okay, listen.
So how did you train the Suno? That's where my problem is at.
Why?
Because you got exposed for stealing K Fresh's beat.
How can, so you sound ignorant. How can you steal somebody's beat if you put it on the internet? It's already free. How can you steal it? Did it come out? Did it come out?
But did
it come out? So did it come out? Did it come out? No, did it come out?
It don't matter, bro. If
yes, it does come out because everybody. No, it don't. If I'm showing something on social media, and no, it don't because I was showing the girl rap. I never put the beat out. I was showing you how I was putting the girl rap.
You posted it without crediting K Fresh.
Bro, what are you talking about? I did credit the boy. What are you talking about?
After you got called out.
No, I did credit him. I put his tag on there. What are you talking about?
We saw I don't know. I followed the girl, after the fact you got called out.
No. So how old are you, bro?
So you can see. Do you see how defensive and emotional he got the second I brought up how is Suno trained and the K Fresh debacle? Do you see how immediately he curved that whole shit? Keep in mind, this is like a 40-minute audio clip. He still never answered how Suno is trained. I asked him again. And he's trying to rewrite history as if that shit didn't just happen last year. And we all, as the producer community, the greater creative community, we all saw that shit in real time. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, I was trying so hard to like not match that energy that he had right there because, whoo, boy, look, his logic, right, was, oh, well, did that beat come out? Did that beat come out? Did that beat, bro? If you go to a store, let's say you go to a Walmart and they have the boxes of stuff that they got to put out on the floor, but it's not on the floor yet. But it's in the box. It's in the store. And you take, let's say they got a box of Hot Wheels. You take a Hot Wheel from the box before they get a chance to put a price tag on it and put it out on the floor. That's not stealing? I think that's still stealing, my guy. Because you took something that wasn't yours without consent and you put it into the fucking machine, bro. Sean Trey said it right there. He said if you posted it online, the beat is free. Since when? Since when? Huh? Since when is that the rule? And I remember distinctly when that whole thing came out, I even have a video clip of him on his own live talking about, oh, you know who hit me up about that beat? Ghostface hit me up about that beat. He said, yo, brother, I need that beat. I have the video clip of that shit. So he's saying that, you know, like, oh, I credited him, blah, 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 blah. Did you connect Ghostface and K-Fresh? Because K-Fresh said he never got that message until you said it on your live stream. So you're not even like making the connect. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Double M. So, like, what are we... Anyways. Let's back it up for one more time. This whole exchange right here. Like, look how emotional he gets. Peep this. Actually, hold on. Let me actually just download the audio real quick so I can easily like track back and forth. We're at the 6-minute mark right now in the recording. So let's open this up.
The only thing I got is like,
let me fast forward a little bit.
Y'all be making videos about me, and I'm like, what am I doing? No, did it come out?
Music trained though, like what?
What you mean?
I mean, how did you train the machine? Bruh. Because I know that machine ain't making the music, making that music just on its own.
Okay, listen.
So how did you train the Suno? That's where my problem is at.
Why?
Because you got exposed for stealing K-Fresh's beat.
How can, so you sound ignorant. How can you steal somebody's beat if you put it on the internet? It's already free. How can you steal it? Did it come out? Did it come out?
But did it
come out? So did it come out? Did it come out? No, did it come out?
It don't matter, bro. If yes,
it does come out because everybody. No, it don't. If I'm showing something on social media, and no, it don't because I was showing the girl rap. I never put the beat out. I was showing you how I was putting the girl rap over the beat.
You posted it without crediting K-Fresh.
Bro, what are you talking about? I did credit the boy. What are you talking about?
After you got called out.
No, I did credit him. I put his tag on there. What are you talking about?
We saw the post. There was no tag.
I followed the girl,
after the fact you got called out.
No. So how old are you, bro? How old are you?
Bro, I'm 36, man. I've been doing this music shit for 21 years.
Okay, so how many placements you got?
I got a few. Not a lot, but I got a few.
A few. So what is your goal?
Yeah, this is Timbo.
My goal is to work with the artists that I like.
Okay, but who do you like?
Evidence, Planet Asia.
So you like, I don't know those guys. Do y'all know those guys?
You heard from the horse's mouth, bro. From the horse's mouth. First of all, attacking somebody about placements, bro. For real? Because there's a lot of whack motherfuckers that got placements, bro. Remember that guy from On the Radar? Remember that guy from On the Radar that was talking about, like, yo, that unk shit, we don't like that soul music. Yo, get that unk shit out of here, cuz. He got mad placements. Is he doper than me? Be for real. Is he doper than me? What is that kid's name even? Huh? You want to know why? I know exactly why he asked my age, because he wants to know if I was around for certain things. He wants to know if I was around for certain things. That's why he's asking my age, because he thinks I'm new. He thinks I just picked up this shit yesterday. You know what I mean? How do you not know Planet Asia and Evidence, bro? You don't know Dilated Peoples? You don't know Evidence, who has a fucking Grammy for producing a track on College Dropout? What are we talking about, bro? But you heard it from himself. You heard, I'm not This is unedited audio from Timbo. You know, Kenny all right, you know what's up. Shout out Babu. That's America's Tito right there, you know? Anyways. But yeah, first of all, attacking me on placement. I do have a few placements. I played him some of the placements that I got when he pulled up on my live stream. Now, do I have a lot? Is that how I measure my success? No, I don't. But I also don't chase placements. Like, there's people that literally only make shit for placements. Which is fine. You could chase placements, but like, that's not the measure of success for someone, for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna have to throw hands or nothing. New here, I have music on streaming and I have used Suno. Okay. But I auditioned on The Voice 2 years ago. All right. Well, I'm adamantly against the use of AI in music, especially with Suno, for a lot of different reasons. But this is my conversation with Timbaland. Whatchamacallit, you know, just talking about AI music in general. You know what I'm saying? You heard it from himself. He's asking my age. He asked how many placements I got. He don't know who Evidence is. He don't know none of this shit, you know? And Nerdtech says, yo, watch Timbo. He might be learning your music and setting Suno on a new path. Honestly, bro, if he does that, it only proves my point. And it just further exposes the reason why he got so emotional when I brought up the K-Fresh thing. You know? But yeah, anyways, let's continue on with the conversation. Because that, like I said, there's a lot of things I had to bite my tongue on here.
Oh wow.
Evidence, I do, yeah. Mm-hmm. Planet
Who is that?
Asia.
He's an underground?
They're just like boom bap. Kind of like, it's just like DJ Hoppa, like a lot of those guys. They all run in the same circle.
Who are the producers that you work with that do boom bap?
I got my whole team, the Beat Ministry, Junie Ali, Fells, Sharp, Beat Terminal.
Shout out Beat Ministry.
Got it. I need to check them out.
Yeah.
He won't.
Like, I'm not trying to be on the same wave as y'all. Like, I know you mainstream. Like, I didn't make that video. If you watch the whole video through, I gave you your flowers for your contributions in the past. I just don't like this path that we're on now, where we're relying on AI to generate music.
Yo,
and
thank you,
provide
Kenny.
an avenue for people that don't have the creative skills to come into the space without fully understanding what the fuck the culture even is, bro. Like, I've got to travel the world because of hip hop, bro, and not just music. I'm talking about all elements. I'm talking about the DJing, the breaking, graffiti. Like, I've got to travel because of all that shit.
Commandant, you're absolutely right.
And it's really deep, and I feel very deeply about this culture, bro. And I'm not trying to preach to you about Black culture. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from as somebody that participates and tries their best to add value and contribute to the culture, because I know I'm a guest in this space. So I know where I'm at, but I can also look at somebody like you, who I used to look up to heavily when I first started making music, bro. And
I see y'all.
Criticize and hold people accountable. There's like artists that I used to listen to heavy back in the day. Like, I don't listen to them now because of them refusing to take accountability for certain things. You know what I mean? And it's just, there's a principle to it, and I care very deeply about that shit. So that's why it's like, you know, the music's getting watered down. People complaining hip hop is dead, rap is dead, blah, 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 all that rah-rah. But it's just like, yeah, well, when you open up the gates to people that don't understand the culture, that don't grow up around it, that have never participated or added value or even talked to people that have been around it, and you just got, you know, Joe Schmo from the suburbs that thinks, oh, I'm gonna rap about, you know, trap shit, and I live in a fucking gated community, and I'm gonna use AI beats to do it and generate lyrics and all that stuff. Like, of course the music's gonna sound watered down, bro. Like, I feel like all that shit is contributing to people complaining about, oh, nothing's charting on rap and blah, 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 and rap is dead, hip hop is dead, nobody's doing shit. You know, you mean
okay, but listen, let me ask you this,
bro.
Are you talking about hip hop? I mean, there's a different type of hip hop going on now, so I don't think it's dead. You got the underground hip hop. You do a specific
No, I
type
get
of
that.
hip hop. You
So let's unpack that, because that's another aspect that I don't ever hear anybody talking about. Everybody's always talking about, oh, if you're creative, blah, 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 blah. Again, I go back to, that's not how it's being marketed. That is not the central philosophy of Suno. Look at the interviews with Mikey Schulman, the CEO of Suno. He says most musicians don't enjoy the process of making music. That is the genesis of Suno. So what the fuck are we talking about right now? Keep in mind, he said true creatives will ask questions. He still hasn't answered me on how Suno is trained. We are 9 minutes into this, 9.5 minutes into this conversation. Still has not answered how Suno is trained. And he never does. He never does. Do I do a Pacific time? Yo, Commandant, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. So, look, man, the cultural aspect of it too, right? This is something that in all the discourse, right, about AI and all this stuff, right? I've never heard anybody talk about the fact that there's so many complaints on the internet from fans, from creators, from producers, musicians, about music sucking right now. So your solution to the music being so bleh is to introduce the Suckulator 5000 to combat the sucky music. So we're going to feed all that shit into the Suckulator 5000, and we're going to have it regurgitate shit that's stolen, by the way. Beats are free if they're on the internet. And we're just going to market it as a quick way for people to be creative who aren't creative. Right. Okay. So hold on. This is what happens when you don't get tendernism written in your life. That's like press the button and make an MJ Thriller album. It don't work like that. You're right. Exactly. You'll hear later on in our conversation that he talks about he has the power of like real musicians behind Suno or whatever, which kind of exposes the fact that, you know, like, are all those musicians consenting music? Like, did they consent to have their music fed into Suno? You know what I mean? So Montezi said, I literally seen 5 AI artists all using the same voice claiming they're an artist. I mean, look, man, if you're a true creative, you will ask a question and you will tell Timbaland to his face that he stole a beat that we know of. One so far that actually, there's a couple that we know of. Who knows what else is in there that he stole and fed to the machine without consent? Anyways, we continue.
You do a boom bap hip hop.
Right, but you saw I have other joints. Like I could
Spendejo, what up?
do R&B. I have soul joints. I have all that.
So respectfully speaking,
Right.
it all has a boom bap feel. We was listening and we all said the same thing. Me and you, because you love boom bap, and that's okay. Like you said, you don't do house, you don't mess with it, you don't do other things, and you are allowed to do that. But
So just a little bit of context, because what he's referencing is a conversation that happened on my live stream when he was in my chat and my live stream watching me cook up. Somebody had brought up the like, oh, Soy, do you make like, you should make like Afro beats, right? Or you should make house music, which I love both. I love both genres. I fuck with them, right? Here's the reason he took that quote out of context, right? The reason I said that I don't make house music and I don't make Afro beats, it's not because I can't or I don't know how to. I don't understand, like, or that I don't understand the structure of that music, I'm not the type of person to enter into a space where I don't understand the culture and I don't understand the roots and I don't understand the origins of the influence and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into hip hop, I got humbled real quick because you can't just come into hip hop. I came in dancing. I tried to learn how to I got fucking flamed. And then somebody took me under their wing. Somebody from the Bronx took me under their wing. Shout out to my boy Lou Rock. Showed me the ropes, taught me the history, showed me the cultural context of why we do certain things, why certain things were created, how certain things were created, right? I'm not going to hop in to the Afro beats scene or the house scene. Like, yes, I understand the roots, or it's rooted in black culture. It's rooted in black music. Absolutely. 100%, 1000%. But imagine somebody comes into hip hop talking about, yeah, I rap, and they don't know who Nas is. They don't know who fucking Kool Moe Dee. They don't know none of these motherfuckers. Like, you don't go into a space and try to occupy that space without first understanding the space, understanding the culture, understanding, the roots and the originators of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could do my homework on it. Obviously, that's something I could do, but I'm also not trying to, like, my goal is to make my style of music. Does it fall under boom bap? Absolutely. It falls under boom bap, right? But I understand the roots of that. I understand the originators of that. I know where it came from. I know why we call the breaks the breaks. Okay? So from that aspect, he's taking that part out of context as if I don't choose to make house music or Afro beats or whatever other music because I just don't fuck with it. Because I only fuck with boom bap. I listen to everything. Right? So when I'm talking about everything, I mean like A to Z, everything but country. If I do listen to country, it's like old country, like Dusty Springfield type shit, Nancy Sinatra type shit. You know what I'm saying? So imagine like a white person getting into like reggaeton. They don't speak the language. They don't understand where that rhythm comes from. They don't understand none of the nuances of that shit. Right? You would look at them some type of way. That's how I feel about those genres of music. Like, yes, I absolutely acknowledge and I understand that's black culture. Afrobeat, house, techno, all that shit is black culture. It's black rooted, rock and roll, black roots, all that shit. I understand that. But I'm not going to go into that space and claim that space without like fully understanding the context, the originators, the history behind that shit, you know? So, hold on. What up, JP Music? Let me catch up with the comments real quick before we go into the rest of the conversation here, because there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that he takes out of context from shit that you guys that a lot of people weren't in that chat weren't present for. And I think that was a little, I'm sure he stole my shit because he played it on his live. Ah, shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Rec. You're doing some dirty work. Real hip hop heads ain't feeling this. Not the way he's doing it. Absolutely. Boom bap for life. 100%. Cause and Effect says make a folk album. I'm good, bro. JP Music says what's good. So I just gonna have to rewind later. Yeah, for sure. Hip hop's smoothed out on the polka swing tip with the country feel appeal to it. Nerd Tech says I'm sorry, Soy Timbo just gets me upset with all this. I'm trying to keep my cool. I feel you, bro. Real Mail, what up? What up? Oh, I might. Yo, DJ Comertize, what up? Peace. All right, so let's continue on with the conversation. I'll chime in a little bit more. I just wanted to give you context to why he brought that up, because it was something that, that a lot of people in that chat weren't privy to.
Your R&B has a boom bap feel, and melody structure is not R&B. Because if I gave it to Shasha, if we played it for Shasha, I said, Shasha, could you sing over that? He probably couldn't because of the chord structure being a boom bap kind of chord structure. And what I'm talking about, and I understand where you come from, and that's a swing that, bro, I grew up to. But you shouldn't just say, "Oh, I don't like the people because of this and that." Like, what person do you? I haven't seen a person use AI and boom bap.
All right. So he's told me that because he had me play some R&B joints on my stream too, right? So I played some R&B shit. But he said your R&B got a boom bap swing to it, and a real singer wouldn't be able to sing on it because of the boom bap chord structure. I submit to you one of the greatest examples. Also, rest in peace. So what is this, Timbo? You saying Primo can't get a singer on his shit because of boom bap chord structure? First of all, there's not even chords on this song. It's a bass line. And the drums are as boom bap as it gets.
Who am I? Justified. I myself feel the high of all that I aspire. Behind the jail or in the grave, have to live.
Dude, I mean, we can keep going. Boom bap structures.
Coming to you loud and clear.
Boom bap. I mean, has you heard of Erykah Badu? She's literally doing an album with Alchemist, who is like the quintessential boom bap producer. What are we talking about? Ever heard of Soquarians? All the shit Dilla did? Questlove? Like, a real singer can't sing on my shit because it's boom bap? I mean, Madlib produced a whole album for Erykah Badu. This is all Madlib production. So what are we talking about? You know? Bro, like, we can't we can't get singers on it because it's a boom bap chord structure. This is literally a Mobb Deep beat that's repurposed for Erykah Badu. That's what I'm saying, Kurt. That's what I'm saying. So, like, that whole argument, just because the one singer that he had on that live, first of all, didn't let her speak for herself. She never heard any of my beats. But I have joints that's like, I'm working with an R&B artist right now. Shout out to Kristen Warren. We're doing an R&B album over boom bap beats. And that shit is already sounding phenomenal. You know? So, yo, SK Yami, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that.
Have you?
Let's continue.
I haven't.
I haven't heard
Me personally, no. But I also don't want to see that shit around.
Okay, hold on. You chopped up a sample yesterday, right? How do you know if that's?
Oh, I love this part, guys. I want to clip this part so bad. Hold on. Please pay attention to this part. Please pay attention to this part.
It was literally in the stream.
No, but some of the chops yesterday, right?
I haven't
heard
Me
it.
personally,
Listen to this part.
Me personally, no. But I also don't want to see that shit around.
Okay, hold on. You chopped up a sample yesterday, right? How do you know if that sample wasn't AI?
Because the musician is literally in the stream.
No, but some of the chops you might get, how do you know that's not AI chops? You don't know that.
The
Like
music, bro. Did you pay attention? Like the musician that did that was in the stream.
no,
just
I'm
trust
talking
him.
about your whole. I'm talking
And
about
John Oates, bro.
No, I know about John
Go
Oates.
ahead.
That's a record. We know that. I'm talking about
Right.
your whole files. If you collect samples, do you collect samples? I'm sure you do. You collect
I
samples. You use
record dig, bro.
machines, right?
Yeah, but I dig for records. Like I dig, like I sample off records, bro. Like they didn't have AI back when these
Okay,
records were
okay. So
back.
when you sample,
How do you know your samples aren't AI? Kire ZY. Put me on. Oh, because he's still from the free internet. Yeah, you know. Bro. Like, what? Like, bro. Like, how do you know your sample? You collect samples, right? Yeah. How do you know they're not AI? Uh, what? Come on, bro. Oh my God. How do you know those records were not recorded by a time traveler from the future who made those songs with AI, brought them into the past, and released them on vinyl? That's the most twisted plot twist. Open mic. What up, by the way, man? Happy New Year. Yeah, this is, bro. DJ Comer time. I mean, you feel me, bro? Like I sample off of records. Kurt is in my chat right now on Twitch. Kurt is my record dealer. I have a legitimate go-to record dealer, bro. Like, he hits me up. He texts me on the regular. Yo, I got these for you. Bong. Like, how do you know this ain't AI? How is John or Michael Henderson not AI, bro? This is AI right here, guys. Records are AI now. I legitimately have a record dealer. What the fuck are we talking about? Anyways, let's continue. No, so JP, so the reason he's asking me that is because he thinks that I'm like a regular bedroom internet producer where all I do is I go on Splice, because he did accuse me of using Splice on my stream. He thinks that I just go on Splice and I collect mad samples off of Splice or any of these other sample libraries. I don't, by the way. Records, or I just make my own shit. You know? So, anyways, that's why he asked me that. He was trying to bring up that point, but it's like, bro, I don't collect Splice loops or Cymatics loops or whatever, bro. My DJ responded to a Twitter thread questioning of someone asking how to get a scratching sound in your DAW with a photo of a turntable. Oh my God. Kurt says he ripped that off of AI, then pressed it to vinyl. God damn it, Kurt. God damn it, Kurt. Anyways, let's continue. We continue on.
What are you talking
records.
about?
So listen, when you sample off those records, you know, like, do you write down the clearance? Do you write down that stuff, like where you got it from?
What does that have to do with AI?
Yeah, bro, I'm just saying it don't have nothing to do with AI. But what I'm
It don't have nothing to do with AI. So why are we bringing this up? You trying to find every which angle to weasel your way out of answering my question, which still he hasn't answered. How is Suno trained?
saying is somebody else's music. So at the end of the day, when I'm looking at AI, like somebody can
Nathan, what
send you
up?
the same soul sample
Manipulator, what
that
up?
you wouldn't know the difference.
BV the
So
Great, you know?
you're basically admitting right now that AI just regurgitates what's already out there.
No, it don't regurgitate. It's a machine that's so powerful to have every musician in it that I can hum a note and say, you know what? The style of this, I want it to do this, I want it to do that, I want it to do that. Anything that I'm hearing in my head, I can get out.
Bro, you see? Curving it again. He says, because I asked him again, how is it trained? I have the power of every musician in it, so I can hum something, blah, 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 blah. How is it trained? Don't tell me what's in it. How is it trained? And are all those musicians consenting? Did they give you permission to put their music on there? Because I've asked you 3 times now. You still haven't answered it 1 time. Anyways, let's continue.
I don't have to go chop up a loop. I can do it myself now. And it be my own original.
Right. You need AI to do that if
Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna go search for it. Yes, because I have the melody, everything that I've done, because I have it in my head. And if I can hum it on a mic and prompt, what you mean so?
Yeah! So for the record, that so was 1000% influenced by DJ Shoreshot. Just so you guys know. I give credit where it's due. That so was taught to me by DJ Shoreshot. Let's run it back one more time.
I don't have to go chop up a loop. I can do it myself now. And it be my own original.
Right. You need AI to do that if
Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna go search for it. Yes, because I have the melody, everything that I've done, because I have it in my head. And if I can hum it on a mic and prompt, what you mean so?
I'm going to write a book called The Power of So. So is real. Oh, The Power of So. I got to hear it one more time. One more time, guys. One more time.
To do that, I want to do that. Anything that I'm hearing in my head, I can get out. I don't have to go chop up a loop. I can do it myself now. And it be my own original.
Right. You need AI to do that if
Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna go search for it. Yes, because I have the melody, everything that I've done, because I have it in my head. And if I can hum it on a mic and prompt, what you mean so? If I want horns and I can go hum horns and then go get another horn player, what are you talking about? To make it more liable? But I'm getting the idea out. You understand? Sometimes to get an idea out, you need tools. I use an ASR 10. Do you know what that is?
Right.
I use an ASR 10. Do you know what that is? Didn't he just hear me tell him that I was 36 years old and I've been making music for 21 years? You think I don't know what an ASR fucking 10 is, bro? And how many iconic songs come out of ASR 10? Hey, guess what, Timbo? You know who else uses an ASR 10 still? Evidence. You know, the guy that you don't know. Anyways.
Of course I know what that is.
Okay, so me, Pharrell, Kanye, RZA, all of us, ASR 10. You see what RZA said? Every producer of that era is a tool to get your ideas out.
Yes, but an ASR 10 is not AI, though. So still wondering why he even brought that up. Because an ASR 10 is not the same as AI. So he's just pulling shit, trying to flex. Oh, I'm using ASR 10 still. Bravo. Congratulations on having a working ASR 10, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Like, bro, what are we talking about right now? Like, you think you're the only person that uses an ASR 10 still? You know who else uses an ASR 10? Sarah the instrumentalist. Shout out to Sarah, man. She uses one too. She got no placements, but she's still doing big shit. And she hates the AI shit that you're doing, bro. She's called you out plenty of times.
I'm not talking about the generation side. I'm talking about it's a new sampler for people that really create. That's it, bro. That's it. It ain't no further. It ain't putting songs out and you saying, you saying this about an artist. Like, bro, it's a pitch deck. That's all. So if you got an idea, you can't go get the people, and the people can't do it. You have now a tool that can elevate what you're trying to say. If you're trying to show me something, and you couldn't explain it the right way, but you had a tool to say, "Hey, I use this, but this is what I'm trying to show you." I'd be like, "Oh man, so let's go back in your machine and let's flip this. Let's take this here. Let's move this here. Let's put that sound there." From your idea that you presented to me. I'm not judging you because you showed me an idea from something of an artificial or whatever. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at the idea make me feel something. That's all I'm saying. You can still
Uncle Zaya, I bring that up too. Pay attention, because I do bring that up.
do it. We still put the human element to it, bro. It's just for people like myself and other people that you might like, or I don't, other producers. It's just a tool, bro. It's no replacement. Now, I understand the people you say you hate that it's washed down and it's generic. I agree with you on that. And it's nothing like, but how it's been washed down for a long time. But if you're a great creator, you're not paying attention to what the washed down stuff. You're just trying to be great yourself. That's all I'm saying. I don't pay attention to noise on the other side.
He don't pay attention to noise on the other side, yet he's in literally everybody's comments that is against AI. So he's telling me if I'm a true creative, I shouldn't even be paying attention to the other side. And yet, here's this millionaire who's mad over little old me. Put me on blast on his story twice. And the funny thing about that is that more people came from his story to agree with me in my comments, because he posted the video about me being anti-AI, and then he posted another video of me making a beat live, and he said, in the caption on his story, he said, "Listen to this beat, y'all. You cannot be serious. Ha 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 ha." And then more people came from that story onto my post and said, "I don't know what Tim's talking about. This beat's dope. I like this beat. What is he talking about?" But I shouldn't be paying attention to the other side. But why do I see Timberland in every single comment section? A video would have like 10 views and I see Timbo comment. You awfully busy in a comment section, my guy. Ryan Wild already made a song about you being in the comment sections. She went viral off of that shit. But I shouldn't be paying it. Guys, if I'm a true creative, I shouldn't be paying attention,
I pay attention to what I'm doing and how I can elevate. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to preach to. And when I come up here on Soul Mind, on Rob's Live, I just try to give you why, so you can. When you make a video about me, it's like you should ask me questions, and so I get up here. So
how many times did I ask him how Suno is trained? How many times has he answered that question?
People come up here and ask me questions, not because I have to, because I really do this. I'm a Jedi in this music game. Ain't nobody got more records and hits and the stuff I went through. My music IQ is too high. So I'm not going to water my music down. I'm going to tell you how it helps elevate where I'm at. It's been years where I've been stuck because I try to go to people where people don't move the way I move when it comes to music. So I need tools that I can get stuff out in my head the right away. If Shasha had to wait on studio time to go show her talent, and she said, "You know what? I got this TikTok. I'm gonna sing right here." Now the whole world trying to work with her, but because she might try to get in the rooms with other people, but yeah, I'll come here. I'm late. You know what? Let me just do it this way. And now she's getting in the room. Sometimes you got to use things that's available to you to get what you're trying to get off to the world, bro. And you still do
So by the way, at this point, they've already muted me. So I couldn't even interject during this section right here.
it your way. Like
What up,
I'm
backpack?
I'm a purist when it comes to this. You understand all them songs.
Timbo, let me look.
hold
I let
on.
you
Right here.
speak your piece, right? We know this about you, bro. That's why it hurts even more. Like as somebody that was a fan of you making started music growing up, man. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I never liked him. Bro, I looked up to you, man. Like I'm really a fan of this music shit. I really looked up to you. You were an innovator. You were creative back then, bro. But this shit right now that's going on with the AI shit, first of all, you still didn't even answer how the shit is trained. And second of all, you are sitting there and telling me that you're not trying to sales pitch. But everything that you're doing and the way that this Suno tool is being marketed, it's not being marketed the way that you're saying. I just
Yes,
saw a
it
TikTok
is,
ad.
bro. They,
Yes,
they,
bro.
they got the downside.
I just saw a TikTok ad. I just saw a TikTok ad yesterday of some old white lady talking about, oh, I just made this track on Suno in like 30 seconds. And it was like some generic house track. That's how it's being marketed to me, a music producer. Like,
Man, come on, man.
that's not how it's being marketed.
Man, come on, man.
Bro, you're making it seem like, oh, we can fuck these producers, like fuck these creatives. We could just go on Suno and we could just make these tracks. That's literally, I just saw that ad yesterday, bro. So what are we talking about?
You saw an ad, but have you gone on their page? No.
On the page for that old lady?
No, the Suno page.
Man.
No, that's my
because I'm
point.
not interested in Suno.
Now, so then you can't really talk about this, bro. You talking about what people talking. You should do research.
It was on the Suno page, bro.
No, man, go look on their page, their website. Rob, can you explain to this man?
I don't think you're gonna get it. It's sad. Like, have you used it before? Have you even tried?
I will never use AI on this shit.
But here's the thing, man.
I'm adamantly against it.
But hear me out then. Hear me out then. If you haven't used it, how can you talk about it? Like, you got to keep it real with yourself. If you have not used it, you don't know what it's about. You don't know what it's capable of. You're literally speaking nonsense. You don't know what it does.
I don't know what it does because I'm asking how it does what it does and somebody's not telling me. But also, I want to say this, right? The reason I didn't really respond to his statement is because how do you know, how can you speak about it if you never tried it? That argument is the most bullshit. I'm never going to entertain that argument ever statement. I'm never, ever going to respond to shit like that. You want to know why? Because there's so many things you could say, like, oh, well, you never tried it. How could you say it's bad if you never tried it? Let's guys, come on, chat. Let's think about just a few things off the top of your head that that you've never tried, but you know is bad. Let me see. Let me think. I don't know. I think doing fentanyl is pretty bad. Never done it, but I think it's harmful. I think eating poop. I think eating shit is pretty bad. I've never tried it. I couldn't tell you how it tastes, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't look good. Driving while drunk. Never done it. Seems bad. Meth. Never tried it. Seems pretty bad though. Do you see why I didn't respond to that shit? Because it's the most bullshit argument ever, bro. Jumping off planes with no parachute. Never done it. Seems unsafe. Seems like a death sentence. Oh, hold up. TikTok trying to mute me, bro. Yeah, so that's why I didn't even acknowledge that argument, because it's just, you could say that about so many things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you never tried it. How could you even speak about it? Nick Lacerna, what up? You know? Cookies, what up? Yes, it's super weak. So that's why I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain this shit. You know? But I'm biting my tongue at this point. I'm biting my tongue.
I don't know what it does. And I'm only saying this because, listen, I'm in the same position as you, bro. I believe the same thing as you.
Rob cussed me out. He cussed me out,
off on Tim, bro.
Yes.
Went off on him. And listen, bro, he came into my world. He helped me out. Like, him and I have been on the phone. He showed me how he does it. Like, him and I, we spent like 5 hours on the phone yesterday messing around with beats.
NJ, what up?
And I'm telling you right now, dude, it is different than what you think. And you would be blown away by the producer you are. That's why we were in your live yesterday, because we were listening to you.
Sound mind, let me jump in real quick. I don't want to hold up too much time. I just want to.
Oh, I love this guy right here. I love this guy jumping in. I think I left shortly after this guy did his little spiel. And it was because I literally was, I felt like at this point, I felt like I was just talking about, or that I was just talking to a brick wall. It was like straight up, you know, just I don't know if you guys have ever spoken to a narcissist, but it's like, it's exhausting. It's really like, I've done it a few times and I started getting that feeling talking to this guy. And I was just like, you know what, man? I think I'm going to be out. I didn't leave because of what this guy said. He's entitled to feel how he feels, but also he's not a producer, as you'll hear. So I don't even really understand why he's chiming in, because he's not even involved. But yeah, here. Damn, Cookies. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Keystone, you're right, bro. It's insane, man. And the fact that he's trying to gaslight me like I'm the one that's crazy. I'm the crazy one for like asking him how this shit works. I'm the one who's bringing up the cultural aspect of it. I didn't even get to the environmental impacts of this shit. Because we're literally, bro, AI is so detrimental and harmful to black and brown communities. They're building data centers. They're building one here just east of where I'm at in Eatonville, which is a predominantly black community. And they're just building a data center. They're going to ruin their fucking water, the air quality, all that shit. That neighborhood's going to... Don't even get me started on that shit, bro. I didn't even get to that part. Like, these data centers are inherently anti-black, and you know what they're offering them in exchange for their cooperation? Free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi. Hey, we're gonna fuck up your life, but at least you got free Wi-Fi. We're gonna fuck up your neighborhood, but at least you get to tweet about it for free. Yeah, open mic, that's crazy, man. And see, like, the thing I was reading, like, I was reading some stuff in the chat, right? Talking about, oh, you can't, you know, you're just scared, or like, it's just a tool, bro. It's just a tool. Like, you're scared that it's going to replace you if you was really creative, all this stuff, right? Bro, why are people like Timbo and Mikey Schulman pushing this shit so hard is because they got shareholders, bro. They don't give a shit about music or being creative. They don't. Mikey Schulman said it himself. Most musicians don't like the process of making music. That's why we made Suno. They don't give a fuck. And who made them the spokesperson for all the creatives, all the musicians that actually put in their 10,000 hours, learned their craft, went from imitating to emulating to innovating? Why are they the fucking mouthpieces for the entire community? He not speaking for me. He not speaking for none of my homies that fucking make music in my crew. He not speaking for all the illustrators I know. He not speaking for none of them. But why is he creating something that none of the actual creative community asked for and pushing it as if it's an inevitability that we have to just accept, because if not, we'll be left behind? Bro, I'm telling you, there's power in community. And right now we could really band together and say, yo, fuck this AI shit. Fuck Suno. Fuck this company. Right? They only understand in terms of monetization, virality, monetization, all that shit, right? Money. If it ain't making no money because we just collectively decide, all right, fuck this shit, fuck your company, all that shit comes crumbling down, they're not going to have to force it down our throats no more. You know? I tell them I got to recreate it from scratch and then wax them on the price. Oh, shit. That's crazy, Spin. Musicians used to be environmentally conscious, humanitarians. What happened? I mean, Cookies, you know what? What happened was that we let too many people come into the space without a respect, understanding, and appreciation of the culture that they're entering. Hip hop is and has always been and will always be political. Specifically, black culture, black politics. The whole reason we even have hip hop and it's become a worldwide phenomenon is because of the fucking neglect of the boroughs in New York. Sedgwick Ave, bro, the Bronx, South Bronx, the birthplace of all this shit. But we got all these people that don't understand that think this is just some trendy thing that just happened, right? That come in and they're the loudest motherfuckers in the building. But they don't know shit. They don't know shit. So what the fuck are we talking about? I'm not saying that everybody has to be a fucking historian, but you have to fucking understand, at least have an understanding and appreciation of the fucking roots of this culture, bro. It is a culture. I don't know everything there is to know about hip hop. There are pioneers and shit that I don't know, that did some shit I never heard about. And until somebody educates me on it. But I at least understand the roots. I have an appreciation for the originators. I have met some of the pioneers of not only the music, but also the first dance of hip hop, which is breakdancing, b-boying. I've met some of the pioneers that were at those parties with Kool Herc that pioneered breakdancing. I bet you a lot of people don't even know why it's called breakdancing. The average person just they don't even know that shit. Why is it called breakdancing? Because they're breaking their bones? No. Nope. So you don't have to be a super scholarly historian about this shit. You just got to understand appreciate, and respect the space. That's the thing that a lot of people don't have is they don't respect the space. But anyways, let me continue with this because I'm gonna let this dude say his piece.
Say this right.
What's up, K man? What's up, bro?
Hey, Timbo, what's good, family? I've been in the cut the last few lives that you done come up and whatever, and I see a lot of people that want to argue with you. They talk about they not a fan of yours and this and that. At the end of the day, I come from the battle rap world. I was on the battle rap scene for over 10 years, you know what I mean? Grind time, king of the dot. There are battle rappers that are getting big ass checks and they got ghostwriters. You feel me?
Just want to chime in here real quick. I was there for the genesis of Grind Time. Like, I used to be the photographer for the early days of Grind Time when Mad Ills was running the company. I was there at Black Box. I was there at all these fucking parks where they used to have these events. I was there at the fucking sushi spot, the sushi Thai spot where they used to have the fucking big Grind Time events on YouTube and shit. So what this guy's talking about, he's talking about you've been around for 10 years in the battle game. Hey, that's cool. That's cute, man. I was around for the genesis of that shit. Anyways, you know, but you know, what do I know about battle rap and music? I don't know.
Drake is one of the biggest artists that ever walked the planet, and he got a motherfucking ghostwriter. Michael Jackson used AI as a tool. Yeah, not AI, but Michael Jackson, before he passed, he used auto-tune. You feel me? These are all tools. You go back to the 80s, and there was a dude that did the track Computer Love. It was a tool. You got motherfucking
Computer Love by Zapp and Roger was not AI or auto-tune. That's what we call a talk box, my friend. Zapp and Roger. Do your Googles. Talk box is not the same as fucking auto-tune, bro.
Because out here that is using rhyme zone and
but tell me about music though. Tell me about music.
Everything else to help write lyrics. It is a tool. Whatever the tool is that can help you get to wherever the fuck you trying to go, use the tool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Timbaland is somebody that I looked up, that I grew up listening to his music and everything. And I think it's crazy that you guys could get any opportunity to get in a box with this man, get game from him, and instead you want to sit here and argue and talk about, oh, I was a fan, but you use AI. Guess what? Everybody in the game is using different tools to make their music sound better. And guess what? You can use the tools too, and you can build. I've been lucky enough and blessed enough to build over 165,000 followers on this app, and every day I grow. I've had motherfucking hate cults and everything against me, and what do? I keep fucking working and ignore everything else. If you get caught up in wanting to hate and be mad and all this shit, you never gonna prosper in this industry, and you never gonna get in anywhere. You feel me? I just wanted to come up here and say, I think it's crazy that y'all get in these boxes to argue with Timbaland when all he is doing is the same thing that everybody else is doing. Y'all had the ability to use these tools, use them to your advantage. Soundmind, thank you for letting me come up, brother.
Well put, man. Well put. K, appreciate you.
Well put, man. Well put. Oh my goodness. DJ Earpiece. Oh, that's not me crashing out Earpiece. That was a rapper named Caveman. Gotta wipe your mouth when you're done, bro. Fucking backpack. Now we're listening to the conversation that I had with Timberland about AI music and shit, and at this point I was already exhausted because, like I said, it was literally like speaking to a narcissist, bro. Everything's about him. Everything led back to the sales pitch of like, oh, it's the tools. It's a tool, bro. It's a tool. It's a tool. Like they were hearing what I was saying, but they weren't listening to what I was saying. They were like waiting for me to finish talking so they can get back to, bro, tell this man, it's a tool, right? It's a tool. Tell him it's a tool.
Thank you, Kay, man. Thank you so much too. I love these conversations. These are healthy conversations. Yeah. Whether it's a disagree or agree, they are healthy conversation. And I do this because y'all are music. I don't. One thing about us is the music community. We can have a disagreement, but this is the one place where we don't do what. I'm
gonna mute you real quick. So sorry, just loud.
which is
Backpack facts.
argue.
Hold on, I gotta read this out loud because that's some fucking bars right there. Backpack Beat says a lockpick is a tool as well. Some use it when they're locked out, others use it to steal. Bong bong.
We get along. Music is something that when us creators, we come together. We don't fight with each other. So I get up here, if whether you agree or disagree, just to have a conversation, not to persuade you, just to say, hey man,
Not at all, Mount Teasy.
this is for us. You might don't agree everything about it, but it can help accelerate what you're trying to do. I don't do it because I have to do it. I'm not doing self pitch. I just love the music community.
I don't do it because I have to do it, and I'm not trying to do a sales pitch. Yeah, I want you to look at like if you guys are on TikTok, anytime you see a post about AI music, I want you to just go to the comment section. And I want you to count how many posts and comments this man, Timberland, is in and is leaving on all of these pages. Some of them have like 10 views, bro. And I want you to count how many times that he's trying to convince people that AI is the future, the Suno and all that stuff. Like, but he's not trying to convince nobody or sales pitch it, you know. He make it very clear. He's not trying to sales pitch nobody, you know, and he doesn't pay attention to the other side either. He doesn't pay attention to the opposition. But when you're scrolling on TikTok, and if I'm telling you, if you come across a post that's anti-AI music, I want you to just open up the comment section real quick. Because I guarantee you there's like an 85% chance that he's left at least a few comments on that video, regardless of how many views it has. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. He just came on the radio. I mean, you know. Guys, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. We'll talk about this some more. There's a couple of more things I wanted to touch on here. Yeah, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom and I will be right back. We're at 22 minutes on the convo here. All right, we're back. We are back. What up, tribalists? Yeah, we're at the tail end of the conversation right now.
The only thing I got, so
Thank you.
yourself, and if you are skilled enough, so
So
Let me see.
Okay.
Of a call to disrespect. There's an artist by the name of Colt Graves. Colt Graves submitted music to my live music review a couple of years ago before you ever came across him. You went out your way, put this man on. Now he's popping, getting millions of views, and they ignore that shit. They just want to pay attention to the AI, but they don't look at the fact that you literally put a whole bunch of artists on from day fucking one. I respect it. I salute you. Chat, there's a lot of y'all in there that is fans of mine and show me love. Much love to y'all, but yo, stop getting it twisted. Use the tools to your advantage. I've never used auto-tune a day in my life, but don't think that I won't. You feel me? With that being said, man, blessings, love to all of y'all. Tim, salute, man. Soundman, salute to you. And love and peace to the chat, man.
thank you, Kev.
thank you.
Crazy. Two things can be true. You know? Hey, BV the Great.
If I may,
Peace, fam.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. If I may add, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to put in the work. At the end of the day, what's destined for you is gonna happen regardless. If it's AI or just in life, period. Put in the work. There's a challenge going on that Timbo mentioned that I'm doing. It's pretty much AI. I took some of those elements from AI. AI produces two sounds, whether it's a beat or lyrics. I put out a challenge, and there's hundreds of producers.
Oh, never that, BV.
That's
Never, bro.
AI on steroids right now that are
That's why you heard me say what I said to his face, bro. I'm never.
making a beat to this acapella that I created. Now I reached out to songwriters. I'm going to reach out to choreographers. You just have to use your mind, the brain that God gave you, and just go with the flow. We don't know how many people are making money from just writing a song on Suno. It still takes a lot of work for a songwriter to write a smash on Suno. So you're still going to have to put in the work, whether you're using it or not. Just keep doing what you're doing and be creative, and don't focus on those type of things. And whatever is meant for you is going to happen.
Facts.
Beautiful.
Facts. Sasha.
The work, by the way. Google, show me this guy's balls, please. The work. Anyways.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this girl on this live, her tone, phenomenal. So she is a real singer that respects, that understands the tool. That's what I'm saying. It takes, if you're great, you're gonna understand something that can help you elevate. That's all it's for. I'm not telling, replace Shasha gonna do her thing.
But the thing is, he has literally replaced other singers that he's brought in from Beat Club with Suno. But what do I know?
Thank you, y'all. I'm gonna drop down, but I appreciate y'all.
Hey, Shah, I'm about to hit you. I'm about to hit you in 2 seconds. So I'm about to get off here too. I'm about to hit you because I got to give you these songs because I got to get this stuff done.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Sean.
All right.
Appreciate you. That's one thing I want to say too, because I think a lot of musicians are like, it's going to take people's jobs and all that. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear what she's doing? She's like offering opportunities for just random Joe Schmoes online that are making beats around stuff. And if you got the skills and you could actually do something that she loves, she's going to give you probably one of the biggest deals you've ever had in your whole career. And like, it's the building block. I think it's going to open up more opportunities. And I used to think the opposite, but now that you've educated me, and I get to see what is happening, I'm like, oh wait, this is going to be quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Have you heard that guy's beats, by the way? He is the target audience. Okay? I'm just going to put it that way. He is the target audience, which is why Timbo is always up in his fucking streams, bro. You know? They don't do what I do. Their creativity is not as... Come on, bro. And that's not me talking shit. He wants to talk about being real. I'm being real. It's your weak ass argument about how do you know if you never tried it? That's what I think about that argument. That statement is the dumbest shit you could ever say to my face in an argument. Bro, and I'm not even talking shit about Shasha. I'm not taking, because I've heard some of her stuff. She's a talented singer. But I don't think that the AI is, like, to me, she don't need that shit. You know what I mean? So, she's an incredible artist. Like, please do not twist anything that I'm saying. My issue is with Timbaland and his marketing and the other guy. I'm not gonna give him no fucking free promo over here. She's incredible. I went to her page, I saw her stuff. I'm like, oh, she don't need this. Why is she peddling this shit? But here's the thing, right? Here's another thing I want to bring up. Because there are artists, because Shasha brought this up, and it's a good point. That's a good point, but I have a counter to that I didn't get to say on the live, right? She said, you know, sometimes, like, as an artist, if you don't have access to a studio, you don't have access to a producer, you don't have access to this, that, the third, or you don't have the budget for it, blah, 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 right? I understand that aspect of it. I do understand that aspect of it, because I've been in that position where I'm like, damn, I wish I had money to pay for a feature, blah, 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 right? Now my mentality is more community before commerce, right? So if I find an artist, whether it's a singer, rapper, another producer, DJ, whatever it is, right? And I fuck with their frequency and they fuck with my frequency, right? I would rather collab with that artist than to than to muddy up the waters by making it a transactional thing. Like, I'm trying to build a working relationship with an artist. I think what AI is doing as well is that it's trying to push this narrative that you can sidestep your 10,000 hours and you could sidestep connecting directly with your immediate community. You know, I'm in Orlando, and you wouldn't think that Orlando has like a hip hop scene or collectives or anything like that, bro. Like, but I'm in a space where I just went out. I went out to open mics. I went out to shows. I went to support other people. I networked. I connected. I'm a fucking introvert with PTSD, combat-related PTSD. I don't like being outside. But if you want it bad enough, you can connect and find artists that are on your same frequency, that are on your same level, that's willing to collaborate and build something with you so that you don't have to wait around or pay for fucking placements or wait for somebody like Timbo to give you a fucking cosign. You don't need that shit. I got interviewed by the Rolling Stone. I didn't have no singles to promote or anything at that time. They just saw the content and they were like, hey, we want to interview you. All I'm doing is making beats out here, sharing my knowledge of beats and sharing my love of music with y'all. And Rolling Stone reached out. I got the video. I got interviewed by Rolling Stone. I still got the video and everything. I got the flyer that they made and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the sentiment of like, well, sometimes you don't have access or the budget or blah, 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 blah. Connect with your community, bro. I will preach this to the day that I die. Like, connect with your local before reaching out to the global. You know what I'm saying? Because you think Kendrick would be as big as he is if he wasn't tapped in with the community that he's from? Cole, same thing. You think Cole would be as big if he wasn't tapped in with the community he's from? Father and son duo. I got beats on my TikTok. Like, my entire TikTok is all beats that I've made. But then I also have beats. Like if you go to soisreal.com, it's got links to all my music and shit. But yeah, man, like I get that sentiment. I understand where Shasha's coming from with that. I don't know personally if she has reached out or connected with her local community, but honestly, that's where I would have started, you know? And that's where I did. Like that's how I got to where I'm at, to the point where I can text my heroes right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, there's so many like excuses and justifications for this shit, and it all stems back to, did you put in your 10,000 hours and did you connect with your community, bro? It's important, man. Community is super important. Community is super important. You know, those are like your first big fans, your cheerleaders. Like I root for all my homies from the Beat Ministry. You know, I'm fans of all of them. Every single one of them I'm a fan of. You know, I will fucking die on that hill. Right? But I never would have been down or met any of these dudes if I didn't go out and connect with the community. You know what I'm saying? So like this AI shit, all the shortcuts that they be preaching, bro, like I've said it so like even before I started streaming in 2020, I've been saying this shit. There's no shortcut for your 10,000 hours. Anybody that's preaching to you that they can get you there faster is a fucking liar. It's a scam, bro. There's no shortcut. Yeah, Keystone, they don't want to put up the shots. You think Steph Curry's shot would be as wet as it is if he didn't practice, put in the work in the gym? Throwing up 1,000 bricks just to perfect his shot? Come on, man. Timberland is a leader. He knows it, and he knows folks will follow him off a cliff. Yeah, you're not wrong, Cookies. That's actual factuals. But that's why I'm saying is like there's a difference between a fan and a fanboy. I'm a fan of music. I'm not a fanboy. Perfect example. I didn't want to bring this guy up, but if we're on the subject of fan versus fanboy, so besides Timbaland being an influence on me in my early days of learning music production, you guys remember this dude named Kanye West? I think he goes by Ye now. He was such a breath of fresh air to me. He was a huge inspiration as far as like chopping up records, how to sample chop. Like I really was inspired by that dude. But if you ever see me out DJing a set, you don't hear me play Kanye anymore. Even before the even the music from before the controversies. But just the whole like the Nazi symbolism, the Nazi shit. Sorry, buddy. I don't fuck with that. You gotta go. Thank you for your service, but you gotta go. You know? But yeah, man, like, was I a fan of Kanye's music? Yes. But I'm not a fanboy to the point where I'm going to ignore all the crazy shit that he said, the anti-black shit, the anti-Semitic shit, the Nazi shit. I'm not going to fucking overlook any of that shit. None of it. Yeah, Gonzi Supreme is in my is in my other chat right now, and he's talking about like the importance of like going out and connecting with your community, because he's making big moves out right now in Arizona, you know. And I know that our crew, everybody in our crew has encouraged him to do so. You know what I mean? So, and it's been like, it's like a perfect example, bro. Like, he used to be like real timid about showing people his stuff. Now he's like headlining showcases and shit, working with artists. It's crazy. He was on the radio and shit. Just by going out and connecting with his local hip hop community, bro. The local hip hop scene, or whatever scene you're into, man. It don't matter if you're in the raves, the EDM, rock shows, whatever. Get with the communities, man, because that's how you're really gonna network and connect. And you know, if you show face enough, they might book you for a show. You might be an opener. You do good at that, you be a headliner next time. You know what I mean? It all goes in steps. But when people start offering you shortcuts, that's when I'm like, that side eye comes out, you know? Whoo! That's the longest I've ever yapped without making music on this stream, y'all. That is the longest I have yapped. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to play that conversation for you guys because I really just want to put this shit to bed. You know, I said my piece. I said what I had to say to his face. I'm not scared to voice my opinion and my dissent. I don't give a fuck if somebody's a celebrity or whatever, bro. Like, if it's fucked up, it's fucked up. I don't care if fucking, you know, I don't care if it's the biggest celebrity in the world. If you're doing fucked up shit, I'm going to tell you you're doing fucked up shit. You know? Yeah, that's the, like, everything you did. That's another thing too, man. It's like, if you listen to the whole video that he was reacting to initially, I gave him his flowers for his like the music he gave us in the past. I'm just very adamantly against what he's doing now. What up, Abstract Flanders? Peace, man. Funk Session says, fuck AI, 100% all day, every day. You already know, Funk. And I appreciate you, Gonzi. Thank you, bro. But yeah, I mean, y'all got any questions for me? Y'all, you know, you guys want to talk about shit before I get into these beats? Because I want to, you know, we got about an hour left in the stream. You guys got me until 3 today, so before I cook up a little bit, and just in case you guys, you know, think that I'm just talking out of my ass or I'm new to this shit, I have no problem playing you guys joints, you know. Any questions, concerns, rebuttals? Because if not, it's music time, baby. Joe November says, enough with the yapping, let's get the blapping. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Ras Musaka Dre says, hi, so I agree with you that Kanye and Timbo have a lot of influence, but in terms of beats, the lesser known artists were much better, such as Nick Wiz, producer of Cellar Dwellers or Beat Miners. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, UG pops up in my stream all the time, bro. He's a fucking legend. Exile, yeah, 100%. Dilla, Madlib. Reddy says, yeah, I got a question. What y'all eating today? Bro, I went to the gym this morning. And I did, bro, my arms were still hurting from working out on Saturday. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do legs and core. I can barely walk, bro. I did legs and core today, and I can't fucking walk. Ugh. Oh, Spendejo, I feel you, bro. 100%. I feel you 100%, dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and make music, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Double M, welcome back, man. We're gonna make some beats for the next hour. Let's make some shit from scratch first. That's how you know it's a good workout. I know, dude, but my fucking legs are on fire right now, dude. It was a chore just to get to the bathroom earlier. When I took a little 2-minute break to take a whiz, man, that shit hurt. Oof. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Oh my goodness. Wavy Boy Tay, what up? Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. The Suno app, man. Please. Please. Let me live. I just want to live and make music, bruh. Let me live. All right, let's see. Let's go through some instruments here. Actually, let me go down a little bit further. Yo, let's make some hip hop since Spendeo's in here, bro. I heard that Timbo's also coming to chill tonight in the chat, Vlig. I doubt it. Why people hating on AI music so much? Oh boy. He's late to the convo, man. You're gonna have to go back and watch the replay because I don't want to recap all the reasons. Y'all want to educate Wavy Boy Tay, or what are we doing? I'm gonna make beats. I've done enough yapping today. Woo, that shit's fire. Hold on, I like this. Use the Suno app to make the goofy cartoon meme beats. Oh my god. This beat was made. Boing. 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 Bro, you know it's a fire goofy beat when there's a boing in there. This beat was made. Let's go. No, I haven't, Vlig. Hold on, let me find a different sample. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, fucked it up. Hold up. Hold on. We're gonna dusty this up a little bit. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to throw some Serato hex effects on the keys right here. Let me fix this real quick. Yo, Dante Carr, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. You feel me, Joe? Now we're gonna get retrograde bass in here. And let me see. This might be. I've never used this one before, but it sounds nice. So we'll see what it sounds like with the beat. Yeah, now. All right, I'm just waiting on the bass to load. Hey, thank you for all the gifts, by the way, man. I see Cookies in there, Nicholas Cerna, Jux81. Appreciate you guys, man. I missed a lot while I was yapping, but I appreciate y'all. Why is the bass taking forever to load, bro? Oh, there it is. Hold up. Woo! That shit sound funky. Funky bass. You wish ready. Hold up. I need Red Man on this shit, bro. Let's add some Celeste. A little bit of Celeste for some ear candy. Some ear candy. Hold on. I'm going to use contact 8. Hold on. Here we go. I want to get some keys in here along with that little vocal sample. Where is Vespertone? Vespertone. Solfi. There it is. Okay, let's see. What up, mailman? He said I can't get contacted work with my MPC. What? Like what's happening to it? Like there's no tutorials or nothing to get it to work? Nah, I'm in machine right now. Sounds like the Senorita intro from JT. Huh? Felonious Funk, what up? Peace, man. Yeah, I'm trying out different chords, trying to get. We gotta get some of that low end out too. Hold on. Let's get that low end. I think it sounds better when you leave a little bit more space in there. Because I think that first bass was a little bit too busy. It didn't let the sample breathe. Oof. give me let me see. What's a female rapper that's out right now? Glorilla? Does Glorilla have any songs that might sound good on this shit? Let me see. I want to throw some vocals on this shit. Let me see. Let me see if there's some shit that matches where we could genre bend it.
The beach, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming. Fuck 'em, I stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch, she a head case. All she do is shoot.
What is this? She did a song with Cardi B?
Say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today. Just sent my nigga 5 attachments. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitches back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga. I just seen them on the town before. I can't.
Let's try this out. Let's fuck with this one. Let's see if we could genre bend this shit. What up, SDK though? Peace, man. Let me see how this sounds. Look, I'm gonna show you guys how you could do this and you don't even need to use Suno, bro. You don't even to use that shit. Female grime rappers, give me some. I don't know much about that that scene, so you gotta give me some, bro.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. They say they.
Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell.
Oh shit, hold on. We might have to get rid of this right here for now.
Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say?
Huh?
Just like the. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so?
Whoa, why is this fucking lagging on me? Hold up. Ooh, let me hold on. Let me close out some shit here. Close that. We can close this. Did that? Ooh, that shit did not like that. Hold up. I don't even have that much shit open right now. Let me see. Yo, Elise, what up? Thank you for the heart, me fam. Let me solo this out real quick.
Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so? Poppin' shit. You would think I went to say it so. Poppin' shit. poppin' shit. Poppin'
Ooh, let me try to get this lined up. Hold on.
poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man?
How slow?
Shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga?
It's too fast, huh?
You would think I
What
went
up,
to school
Cheese?
for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that.
What the hell? Hold on. Man, we just recapped like the whole conversation that I had with Timberland about AI music and shit. So now we're trying to just line up these vocals real quick.
Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her.
Okay, I think that's lined up right there.
Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me?
Hold up.
Poppin' shit. Poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. Poppin' shit, poppin' shit, poppin' shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga?
Yo, Joe
man?
November,
bitch
appreciate
back.
you, bro.
They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her face, I took her nigga down before. When I lose a nigga, I just pop out and go find some more.
What the fuck is this tempo? Hold on, let me look this up. Now I gotta look it up. Because this shit is not lining up. So let's see where we're going wrong. Let's see. Glorilla and Cardi B, huh? Says 80 BPM, and that's what it's at. Interesting.
Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her face, I took her nigga down before. When I lose a nigga, I just pop out and go find some more. Soon as I feel like my time get wasted, then it's time to go. They say they don't fuck with me, but
wow.
Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her face, I took her nigga down before. When I lose a nigga, I just pop out and go find some more. Soon as I feel like my time get wasted, then it's time to go. They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it's so with me? Them bitches should've stayed down. They could've been up with me, but all they doing is talking down. Cause they can't get up with me. My ex fucking on my old friend. Both they ass some fucking clowns. Thinking that she got one up on me, she got my hand down. He thought he wasn't gon' poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 texts. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back. They come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her face, I took her nigga down before. When I lose a nigga, I just pop out and go find some.
You know what? Fuck this sample, dude. It didn't fit anyways. I like this beat, but I gotta find something for it. Let's throw that RC20 back on there. Hold up. RC20. All right. I'm good on that one. Let's flip a sample real quick. Let's go through another record like we did yesterday. Let us go through. Oh, let me find the jacket for this real quick. Where is the jacket? Oh, here it is. How do I know my samples aren't AI? Guys, can you help me out? How do I know my samples are not AI, bro? How do I know? Pop this on. There you go. It will say on the vinyl. All right, Nerd Tech. I'll take you at your word. Yeah! Hold on. What you mean so? Oh man, yeah, let's record that in. Hold on. Hold on. I want to record that in. There's a lot to chop on that part. Y'all heard that shit? Y'all heard that? This part right here? I'm gonna stop it right there. Cause that had all the sections that I wanted to mess with, bro. That shit is crazy. All right, let's get that in here. Boom, 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 bum, boom, 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 bum, boom. Man, I'm saying, Michael, you know. That's why I love records, bro. They just be having some hidden gems and shit that I haven't heard anybody else fuck with. Ooh. Joe Fire, what are you having trouble with? All right, let's get some drums going. Now that we have some of our chops. Let me go to some of my kits here. Lexine? Where are the drums at, though? Hold on. Oh shit, you saw me at Crunch? That's crazy, bro. That's wild. A wild soy's real sighting, huh? Chopping mostly the markers. Do I octave up? No, you don't have to. Like I'm gonna show you everything on my screen so you guys, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Don't worry. Let me just tune my drums real quick. So what I like to do, I like to get rid of some of the tail end on my kick drum. Tighten that up a little bit. Oh, out of range? You have to do, if it's out of range, you would octave down. Because it only goes from C1 to like C3. Oh, man. It was pretty sad conversation, bro. All right, let me grab this JJP drums. Oh, bro. It's so good. Samples out of range. I feel you. Do, 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 do. Drums. This is how I tune my drums right here. JJP, baby. Woo! Start off from machine. For drums, Soulfi, bro. All day. Ben Chu, what up? Peace, fam. All right, let me grab a hi-hat from Bully Finger. Ah, fuck. Nope. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these hi-hats and nudge them over a little bit. Because when you add the hi-hat right after the snare, it creates like a little bit more texture behind the snare. So it sounds like an extension of the snare. Just by nudging it over a couple spaces, you know? Some free sauce. Hold up. Yo, what up, Jazz King? Woo! Hold on. No, let me start it back here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna extend these chops out, that's why. Yo, Abstract, thank you for the gifts, man. Fucking tempo's off today. Do, 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 do. I did just so I can nudge it, because for some reason my tempo's all fucked up today, intricate. So I'm doing the old trick right here, which is to nudge the drums off the bass, and I'm gonna do my. Yo, what up, M? Get him? Peace, man. Hope you're doing well. Just gonna nudge that. Like, my tempo's all fucked up today, man. That's why, bro, like, when we start this stream with yapping, throws my whole shit off. Let me get a different loop. Get him. I'm using a Volt 476 from UA Audio. Hold on. I'm not feeling these drums. Maybe fuck it. Let me see what I could do with Soulfy here. Let me see what I could do. This drums is too like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling them. Let's see what we could do with this shit right here. Ooh, it's 3:04. I gotta wrap up with this beat soon. It hasn't failed me yet. Ooh, that sounds like the rain break. You know what? I want this to be faster. I want a faster drum. Wait. Oh, hold on. Why is this set to fucking 1 bar loop? I want a 4 bar loop. Damn it. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're going to get a B loop. I'm not going to use that first loop just because it's a little sloppy. So we're just going to use this second loop right here. And we're going to find a B loop to this loop. There we go. We're in the key of E minor or E flat minor. So we're going to fuck around with some bass in that scale. SDK, what up? What it do? Come on, Rickenbacker, for real? You going to take forever to load? Bruh. Bro. Hold on. Rickenbacker? You're gonna crash my machine? My tried and true Rickenbacker, dude? Alright, fuck it. We're gonna use retrograde bass, baby. Since Rickenbacker doesn't wanna... The Ricky Baki... My Ricky Baki bass is not fucking working with me today. Let's see. A flat minor never worries about getting... Ooh. Ooh. Bro, I love... I don't know. Something about E minor, bro. I've been working a lot in the key of E minor lately. I don't know why, bro. It just sounds good. I've been fucking with that E minor, dog. E minor. I don't know. What keys do you guys like to fuck with? E and E flat minor lately have been like something about them. Something about them chords, man. Did Machine just like, hold on. Is Machine basically telling me to pack it up? Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. All right, we're gonna use retrograde bass because for some reason this shit ain't like me today. I think so. I have to check. 1 second. 1 second. Let me do my bass line real quick. Ooh, excuse me. Whole, half, whole scale. I think you're right. I think you are correct, though. Come on, retrograde bass. Load. I need my Jackson 5 bass for this beat. Because I got to go. I think my family's going to be home soon. So I got to be on daddy duty. There it is. There's my Jackson 5 bass. My tried and true. How could you say no to a Jackson 5 preset, bro? For a bass? How could you say no? Like that, bro. That Motown bass. That fuzzy Motown bass. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Woo! What up, Gotham? All right, let's do. We got to find a B loop. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Let me get a little clip for the socials. So we have... Hold on. I'm going to move these up here. And then I'm going to duplicate this. There we go. All right. All right, this is the one right here. Timbo punching it. I hope so, man. Rex, what up, bro? You know I got bops. Amazing how quick those fills help the track have movement and layer. Man.
What?
That's a real right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a semi-productive stream we had today. Talked about AI for like an hour and a half, and then I made 2 beats that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. But still keeping the sword sharp. I will be back on tomorrow, guys, from noon to 3 o'clock once again. So if you guys want to have like a full cookout stream, we're going to do a full cookout stream. Baby! The Allen Iversons are taking over, bro. What's Suno mouth sounds, though? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. I don't know. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, you guys are amazing. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and hanging out with me today. My legs are fucking jello. I don't know how I'm gonna get up from this chair. But I love you guys. Please be safe. Stay safe tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Noon to 3 Eastern time. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I'll be here. We'll be cooking up some more. Much love once again. SoyIsrael.com if you guys want links to all my music. Join the Discord. SoyIsrael.com has the link to the Discord. And also join the Patreon. Patreon.com/SoyIsrael. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you once again. Please be safe. Love one another. And fuck AI. Free Palestine and fuck ICE. Bitch.